AP just called former Governor Larry Hogan as a projected winner for the Republican nomination. Again, that just happened a few minutes ago, calling it for the former governor.
That's right. That call came in at about 8:38, right after the polls closed. And coming out now, DC News Now's Randy Bass with us, his victory speech right now. Let's listen in.
Maybe it's by shocking you and beating the odds.
Hey everyone, yes, that victory speech getting underway here in the next 3 minutes. This team here at the Hogan campaign party just started playing this video here. They tell us that means that this speech is about 3 minutes away. The lights just went down here. Hundreds of people have filed into this room, all awaiting what is expected to be Larry Hogan's victory speech. This video we're watching here now showing moments from Hogan's time as governor, all of the things he went through during the COVID-19 pandemic, leading the state through that. Also his battle with cancer. We're seeing photos from that period of his life as the governor of the state of Maryland. He was the governor from 2015 to 2023 before Wes Moore took over. Now, again, Larry Hogan entered this race at the 11th hour several months ago, right before the campaign filing deadline, and now he's here on primary election night getting ready to make his victory speech. Again, hundreds of people have filed in here, and we are getting ready to hear the former governor speak ahead of what is expected to become a victory party here in Annapolis. Guys?
Randy, I know you've been up there in Annapolis at the watch party for several hours now. What has the mood been like? I know it's gotten more packed as we get closer to the governor giving his victory speech there. But what's it like? What's the mood been like for the last few hours building up to this moment?
Tonight, we will get another game of our great state's legacy.
Oh yeah, Chris, you can really feel the anxiety here starting to build, even in just the last 5 minutes since the lights went down. This hype video started playing ahead of the governor's speech here. You really can just feel the excitement here among Marylanders that are here to support the governor. Some of his people here from the House of Delegates I've seen spotted walking around. Can't name them right off the top of my head, but they are here to support the governor. Again, we are expecting to be just about a minute away from the start of this victory speech. Larry Hogan has signs up here that say send a message to Washington. You've got people waving Maryland flags, U.S. flags here in the audience. People are really getting excited. Okay, guys, here we go. Getting started. Take a listen.
United States Senator, Governor Larry Hogan.
Thank you, Maryland. Wow, what a great crowd. And I want to thank every single one of you tonight. Thank you so much. You know, they said the Hogan brand of politics was dead. Well, once again, we proved them wrong tonight. You know, in 2014, they said it couldn't be done here in Maryland, but with your help, we just went out and did it, pulled off the biggest surprise upset in America. And then in 2018, we beat the odds once again, and I became only the second Republican governor reelected in the entire 242-year history of the state. So thank you. You know, we've always been an underdog. They've always counted us out, but every single time together we have beaten the odds. So thank you. Tonight, I want to thank all the people of Maryland for their continued support. I want to congratulate all 6 of our primary challengers and their campaigns. And it looks like it might be a long night before they decide that other primary. But let me also congratulate County Executive also Brooks and Congressman Trone and their campaigns. But tonight, the campaign for Maryland and America's future begins. With your help, we're going to bring our case for strong, proven, effective, and independent leadership directly to the people of Maryland all across this state, from one end of the country to one end of the state to the other. So thank you very, very much. Just 95 days ago, we launched this campaign. And I wasn't looking for a new title. I didn't need a job. But I decided to take on this challenge because I have never been more concerned about the direction of our nation. And there are times in history when we desperately need leaders to step up and put the country first. "50 years ago, a congressman from Maryland made a tough decision, and he became the first Republican to come out for the impeachment of President Nixon. He put aside party politics and his own personal considerations, and he stepped up to do the right thing for Maryland and the nation. That congressman was my dad, Larry Hogan Sr. I learned a lot about integrity and public service from him, and I have tried to live by the example he set. But today, Washington is completely broken because that kind of leadership, that kind of willingness to put country over party has become far too rare. And America is at a dangerous, critical crossroads. Most Americans are thoroughly convinced that we are hopelessly divided, that Washington is completely dysfunctional, and that our entire political system is fundamentally broken. The voices of the exhausted majority are often ignored in deference to the demands of the loudest and angriest few who seem hell-bent on tearing America apart. Enough is enough.